All right, we back. Tough loss, and all I can say, man, is he did it again. I mean, it's crazy because my previous video when I did the preview for this game, it's crazy that dang near everything I said came to fruition. I mean, literally everything from the Ronald Darby stuff. I've been singling him out, and I'll be damned if he wasn't showcased and in a very bad way today. Every time we look up, we see Ronald Darby getting burnt, don't got enough speed to cover. It just, I mean, seemed like his negative is just really outweighing any type of positive that he's bringing. And during this game, I heard the analysts, the people that's calling the game. I heard them mention something about him being on Doug's Super Bowl team. So I'm starting to put two and two together as to who's responsible for him even being on the team. So if I had to say so, I think Ronald Darby is a Doug Peterson move. So I think that blame it's got to go on Doug. Today it was crazy because literally, like I was saying, we just need to put it in the atmosphere for the other team to do all the jagging. Like we say, the Jags gonna jag. So I just I was just hoping it would be the other team. Now I think this game is tough. As tough as it is for us to see a loss like that, when we literally just, I mean, we was literally just watching the win be handed to us. All we had to do was just do the simple stuff, just do routine simple stuff, and the game was literally being given right back to us. And I'm not gonna lie, that was a good feeling. So now I see how the other teams feel when they play us, and we just do a bunch of crazy stuff and hand the game to them. So literally, that game was like a microcosm of what we usually do for other teams, and it was crazy because it actually flipped today and was literally happening for us. And then I'll be damned if the main culprit of all our failures and all of our troubles over these past couple years, don't pop his head out right at the very end to make sure, oh, y'all jagged it away and gave us the game. Like literally the Eagles jagged that game away to give it to us, to snatch it right from them at the end. But guess what? We steady, doing questionable stuff. All we had to, like, and it's crazy because the Fox, I mean not Fox, but the people that's calling the game, he literally says, man, all you just put the ball on the man. Why are we steady floating the ball in the end zone over and over and over, just floating it up, just throwing ducks way up there, just 50-50. Like, it's really, I don't get it, like, especially down there in the red zone. I could see if we on like the 40-yard line and Johnson has beat his man, and you just want to drop it in the bucket almost. So you kind of lobbing it to where it just fall down to him so he can catch it and keep running in stride. Maybe I see an opportunity like that, but in that situation, like I feel like the person calling the game, the analyst or whatever, I feel like he's 100% correct in calling out Trevor on that last play. He said that's all on Trevor. That's a bad ball. What? Why are you throwing that ball like that at that point? It's just, maybe, I don't know. At this point, I'm not the one to make excuses for him, but I guess I'll try. Cause I'm not the one to do that, man. I don't usually make excuse, but I guess the only thing I could say is maybe just he got in a rhythm along them last couple drives, and maybe he just felt like putting touch on all the footballs. Maybe in his mind he didn't want to do what he usually do and throw rockets. Throw 100-mile-an-hour fastball type footballs in there. So maybe in his mind, he said, okay, I just want to finesse it and touch past everything, but obviously that wasn't the right thing to do. So we watch our comeback attempt fall short. We basically watch Philly jag the game away right to us, just to jag it right back at the very end. And like I say, just he did it again. So I mean, I'm gonna try not to make this one a long post game, man, because I got other stuff to do, and I don't really need to have this upset feeling of losing when honestly, like I say, man, I'm kind of used to it. It was the same thing: slow start, no offense, no rhythm. Just same stuff. But also, once again, I feel like we didn't do what we were supposed to, which is try to pound the rock, early. We didn't do enough of that early, which I think just puts us in those positions where we waiting, not necessarily waiting, but we depending on Trevor too much to get our momentum and get our psyche going for the offense in the beginning. And like I say, I don't know how long it's gonna take for the coaching staff. Maybe if they still there, maybe they'll be fired soon. Who knows? I mean, I don't think it's really gonna help anything, but I mean, I don't really understand why they don't understand this yet. Another good thing that I was happy to see is how much they emphasized today that, man, Trevor needs to be in a hurry up. I said that in the video, in the preview. I said, man, he needs to be in the no huddle. I mean, literally, I thought we had this figured out as a team, anyways. But it's crazy to see how just how fast we got back into that game. Credit to Trayvon, because his play was really the momentum that even gave us some type of life. And but I just don't understand why we can't just go no huddle from the get-go. I don't understand that. It is what it is, but this game, it was weird, but I can't lie, and it literally even ends the best way possible. I mean, if we gonna lose it, you know what I'm saying? At least it wasn't. Well, I ain't gonna even say that's the best way possible, because obviously, we needed to win that one bad. We had it given to us right at the end. All we had to do was take our time. There wasn't fourth down. You wasn't pressured. None of that. You just, decided you wanted. I guess you liked the matchup. I guess you felt like Dearness Johnson was finna go up and moss somebody in the end zone. It is what it is. In retrospect, I wish he had been able to do it. And then we wouldn't even be speaking on this. But just another bad throw, another worst timing turnover for Trevor. Just what us as a fan base need to get used to. I mean, I I hate to say it like that, but I mean, reality is reality, and it's crazy because he would throw a pick right at the end to basically seal our loss and make sure that they didn't jag the game away, because they really did. They jagged this game right to us, and Trevor made sure that didn't happen, So it's kind of crazy too, because at least I won't have to see people, you know, going crazy and um, just giving all this Trevor praise after the game if we had a one. That was coming. It was gonna be a lot of, yeah, he did it, kick rocks, all that stuff, just so like I say, man, common story, same thing. It's, man, I don't know, maybe the 50th time in 4 years or whatever that we got the same story. Trevor, turned it over to seal the loss. I mean, I really don't have a lot of things. I will say one thing, I'm glad Walker Little did a little bit better, to finish that game out, man. But that one play, man, it looked pretty discouraging, and all I could think about was, damn, we just traded away Cam, and maybe Cam had a reason to be upset for being benched for Walker Little, if I mean, literally that the man said he got bulldozed, and it looked pretty bad. It looked like he didn't belong on the field blocking that dude at that time. So, we'll just hope that that's a one-time thing. Maybe he slipped, lost his footing or something. Let's hope for the best on that. But that was a little discouraging to see, because he gonna have to hold that spot down for the remainder and maybe even the future. But yeah, man, I don't even want to stay on it too long. I mean, I guess I let the local media and the post game Jag stuff, I let them just handle most of talking about, the same stuff over and over again. I'm just gonna point the obvious out. We get to the 15, 20 yard line, and excuse me, get to the 15, 20 yard line and wet the bed again, just wet the bed on another win, I don't know. I mean, I want to blame play calling, but I mean, honestly, I don't know what the play was, and I mean, I don't know. Just maybe he got greedy. I don't know, man. I'm just tired of the same stuff. I'm just tired of. I'm just gonna say it, man. Sometimes I'm just tired of feeling like, we just got the worst quarterback in the league. Sometimes that's really how I feel. I know that's probably not the case. Maybe it is a couple guys in the league who would probably do worse in our situation. But I mean, it's just not a good look, man. You know, to pay a quarterback that much money. My God, that's a lot of money. I'm just thinking about that, man. Just to handicap the team, just pretty much stick the team into mediocrity again. And 'cause, I mean, that's just what it looks like, man. And I mean, I don't know what the excuses will be. People can say, "Oh, well, there were drops and there were this and there were that," and the old line messed up. Ingram dropped the pass, or the dude fumbled on the very first punt. Which that wasn't good, and I think they could not put him back there anymore again. I think I would agree with that too. Let's just not shake things up like that. But yeah, it's a tough one, man. It's tough, but I mean, it's not. It shouldn't come to a surprise to anybody. I almost wish he just did what he usually do and just, if you're gonna throw that pick, man, just go ahead and get it out the way early, man. Don't get us all the way down to where we can see the pylon. We can see the goal line. We us as fans, we literally looking at the victory, and then it's almost like you toying with us. Like, man, I got the whole city, I got the whole fan base thinking we about to come and steal one. I'm gonna get us to the 15 and just throw it up for grabs. Just see who get it. Either they get it, they win. We get it, we win. But oh man, it's just disheartening, man. Same stuff over and over. And just it's tough, man. And I don't, to be honest, it's hard to just keep watching it, man. Even even on a day like today, man, where I don't know, something in me just said, you know, hopefully that the other team will just give us a game. You know, a game we had no bit. We like, to be honest, if we are honest with ourselves, we had no business even being in this football game. We shouldn't even had that chance, you know. But guess what? You know, I threw it out there, and I'll be damned if that didn't happen. You know, literally they jagged away a 22-0 lead. But we have to ask ourselves as fans, like, man, why the hell are we down 22-0? Why is it third, fourth quarter and we got 40 yards offense? You know, it's just terrible. You know, it's at the point where, like I say, man, you know, me personally, I've been calling for a long time ago, you know, that we just need a quarterback change. You know, I'm putting it on the quarterback, and I'm sure that I'll leave other people to point the finger at other people. But you know, when the Chiefs win, man, it's all Pat Mahomes. You know, even regardless, you know, Pat Mahomes, you know, that's how they're gonna talk it up. So we win, you know, we kind of expect the same thing. You know, they're gonna talk up who our quarterback is. So when we lose, especially when our quarterback throw a pick on the 15, 20-yard line to seal our loss, you know, it's tough, man. And it's what we used to as fans. And I don't know how people want to, you know, make this one up and whose fault it's gonna be besides Trevor, you know, this week, but I'll let them figure that out, you know. I mean, we all watched it. The people said it on the TV. That's on Trevor, you know. It is what it is, you know, but I mean, it's tough. Like I said, man, we needed all three of these really, but like I said, we needed 2 out of 3. So the next 2 games pretty much are going to determine the season. We got to have the next 2 to even, you know, have a shot at anything, you know, get to 4 and 7 or whatever. You know, it's just bad, man. It's nobody wants to hear this. Nobody even. I mean, it's getting to a point sometimes where it's even hard to talk about it. But you know, that's what I wanted to do for this year. I wanted to make sure I voice my opinions on these games if I'm gonna be taking my time to watch them, and you know, make sure I give honest criticism, and you know, despite what's gonna be said and thrown out through the local media and stuff. But I mean, I guess, and I really hate this too that he did this. First of all, that he did it, and that was him again doing it. But you just give more ammunition for people to just talk about draft talk and season over and all this stuff. I mean, this shit, it's bad, man. November just started, man. You know, we already gonna have to keep hearing more of that stuff, man. You know, when all you have to do, man, is, you know, just literally keep taking what they're giving you, you know, and that didn't look like something that they really gave you. It looked like something that you tried to maneuver. You know, I could see if he had a couple steps on the dude, you know, but I mean, they literally looked like they was like stride for stride with each other. So I don't really get the point of that. You know, maybe you could have ran, just scramble, you know, do like Hurts, just take off again, you know. Just I don't know, man. Just but excuse me. Part of me has to be, you know, and that's just probably maybe it's the naive part of me, but it's just part of me just wants to have, you know, some positivity and have some type of, you know, silver lining look to, you know, to some of these things. So I look at it like, you know, I mean, I still don't think we technically eliminated. So I just keep being positive, but in the same sense, you know, the realistic part of me is, you know, it's pretty much telling me, man, you know who you have at quarterback. It doesn't matter who we have at receiver, running back, what the defense does. If the defense get us turnovers, he'll turn it right back on. It just doesn't matter, man. You know, it just, to me, it seems like, man, we just screwed, you know, and we screwed ourselves more by, you know, paying him. You know, like I said, I got a video called $275 million mistake, you know, and I think everybody should watch that, man, because I called this stuff months and months and months ago, you know, and I've been watching it for years, man. I watched them fumble away last year, you know, I watched them lose all them games down the stretch. The only Only win I saw us get was with CJ Beathard. And I mean, he got a flawless victory. I mean, no turnovers, 26-0 ass kicking. It's the type of stuff I like to see. Not, you know, third quarter, we got 40 yards of offense, no first downs, interception already, just that type of stuff. I'm just tired of seeing that, man. And honestly, I just have to be real with myself. This is obviously what Shad Khan and what Trent Baalke, and I'm not gonna put this on Doug because I believe if it was up to Doug, Trevor would be on the bench right now. I swear for God, I feel like Doug would have benched him probably last year. He probably wouldn't even be playing this whole year. We wouldn't have seen Trevor at all if it was up to Doug. I think Doug is just, putting himself in a position where he's trying to, what they brought him, what they hired him for was come here and help Trevor, help fix him, help get him right, help him be this star quarterback so we can, not me in general, but just I guess as a fan base, so we can feel like we got the guy and we can wear our Trevor wigs and just be, I don't know, I guess just be happy that we got some type of franchise dude, but like I said, man, I just wanted him to drive the bus. And I feel like today, man, he gets I guess I gotta give him like I don't know, maybe a C plus for today, because I mean, you drove the bus, you got us right there, and then you decided to make a detour right before we hit our destination, and now we're stranded. You took a detour and we hit a pothole or something, tire flat, whatever, just you basically you just crapped the bed, pretty much right when we had them. And they pretty much did what I said. They, instead of us doing all the jagging, they were jagging the game away, jagging it right to us, and we had it. But like I say, man, it's crazy because sometimes I feel like, I mean, I know he don't do this on purpose, but sometimes I feel like he does it on purpose, just to show, like, as bad as you think or whatever the worst you think that he can do, he gonna one up it, like literally. I think, and the crazy part, I think us as fans, man, when we got that close, I think all of us knew that, damn, we actually about to score and win this game. Like, I think right about the spot that we were at is, I feel like, when most of the fan base really kind of had their spirit almost uplifted to say, damn, we really finna do this. We really about to watch a team just hand us a game. And all we got to do is the simple things and we'll win the game. When we had no business even being in the game. Because for the first half, we can't do anything right, as usual, status quo type stuff. But I mean, I just don't get why, as an offense, if we, I mean, literally, like they say, when something is consistent, you almost need to believe it. So if we consistently doing this week in and week out and week in and week out, why the hell do we keep doing it? Why the hell can we not just commit to the fact that, hey, our quarterback is not a fast starter. Let's not come out here trying to have him throw it around the yard unless we get him some little warm-up throws, little screens and extensions of the run game. But if it's not that, we should just run the ball. I mean, literally run it until something breaks. We're gonna get 3 and outs anyway. Why not just run it 3 times straight? If we go a whole quarter with no passes, I'll be fine with that. Because literally it's the same result as when we passing it. We get number 3 and outs anyway. So why not just, establish that ground game and have that other team thinking, damn, they gonna run it no matter what. We gotta stay ready for it. And maybe that'll loosen things up later. But it is what it is. I hate it that ETN, dropped that one pass, because I didn't want them to have anything else on him. I wanted them to let him get back going and get back up to speed. But you never know. Now they probably finna sit him down again and phase him out of the offense again. So it is what it is. But you know, at this point, I'm not gonna give in to the narrative that people trying to push. Which is the season is over. When in reality, I probably should. I probably should jump on the bandwagon with everybody else, and the season is over. Let's do mock drafts and all this other stuff. But I mean, I don't want to do no mock draft unless it's talking about us getting Shador Sanders or Cam Ward or somebody. Just starting over. I mean, if it ain't that, I don't really want to hear mock draft shit. So, I think today was tough, man. Obviously, the Ronald Darby stuff popped up again. Let's see how long that they keep that up, until they decide. I mean, the man's slow. He old. I mean, I don't know how technically old he is, but it seems like he old for football age, and he damn sure can't keep up. So, we'll see how that keeps going. But it is what it is. At least Josh Allen showed up and got him a sack. Trayvon, he's still doing his thing. We still got 16 back there, so we pretty much know that, week in and week out, we got a good chance of losing. I don't give a damn who it is. What's the worst team in the league right now? Probably, if it's not us, I don't know who has one win or whoever. I mean, you just name them, and we line up with them every week. We probably lose half the time or more. I mean, it just is what it is. We just got a quarterback who's gonna get a game away. Literally, they did a good job of jagging that game to us just for our quarterback to make sure he jagged it right back to him at the very end. So it is what it is. I really don't want to even speak on them no more. Just find me something better to do for the day. I guess I'll come back with a preview for next week. Probably be talking about the same thing because I mean, literally, that's what our team is in a nutshell. Now, our team is just an inconsistent team, with an inconsistent quarterback mainly, and we just have to see what happens, man, and we'll go from there, man. And it's crazy because I thought for a while, man, given the circumstances when they handed us the game back, I thought he did good at just driving the damn bus, just taking the simple stuff, Whoever's wide open, got some steps, just put the ball right on them, I just felt like he did good all the way up until we get right to where we need to be. And then it's just, okay, well, I'm finna throw up a duck, just float one up there and see. So it is what it is, man. I'm gonna keep being positive, man. Hopefully we can capitalize next week. No guarantees, obviously, As long as we got that dude back there hiking that ball, we just gotta understand that this is gonna be our life, And as Jags fans, I mean, I don't know which fans have enough power or pull to say something, but I mean, let's just pose this question: like, how long do we want to do this? I mean, because I mean, literally, I want to be honest with us as fans. Trevor might do this shit for the next 5 to 10 years, the exact same thing over and over. So, I mean, we didn't pay them. So I'm just saying, like, if we finish let's throw a hypothetical, let's say that everybody's right, the season is over, we only win 4 games this year. I mean, what's to say next year that we ain't gonna win but 3? Then the following year, you're gonna win 4 more. And another 2 victories the following year. Just gotta pose that question to ourselves. When y'all call in today and speak, just see what it is, But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. I don't want to keep talking about that, man. Trevor lost us the game right at the end. We had it, they gave it right to us, just like I said, and he gave it right to him. So, everybody just try to have you a good day and get ready to see your quarterback again next week.